Late last year, Apple admitted that in February of 2017, an update did slow down the iPhone for some old devices. Now, according to a Bloomberg report, the U.S. Department of Justice and the SEC have started investigating. I'm here with Business Insider senior tech correspondent Steve Kovach. So explain to me, because we all knew this was happening, right? Deep down in our hearts of hearts, that Apple was doing this to spur more sales. Well, is that true?
Well, that's a conspiracy theory, isn't it? That every September we get a new iPhone, and every September my iPhone mysteriously slows down or stops working correctly. I still think that's a conspiracy theory. What really happened here is Apple discovered that the lithium-ion batteries inside of the iPhone were degrading over time and causing unexpected shutdowns. Now, that's not an Apple problem. That is a scientific and physics problem with lithium-ion batteries. It affects literally every device out there with a lithium-ion battery. What they were doing is they were intentionally slowing it down so it wasn't drawing as much power from the battery, therefore extending the life of your iPhone per charge. Now, what they did wrong here is it's not a conspiracy theory necessarily to make you buy a new iPhone. What they didn't do was disclose that they were slowing down these phones because of this battery issue. And that is the real problem. What the SEC and Justice Department are likely looking into is this whole conspiracy theory. Did they know about it? Are they doing it intentionally? Is the intent to make people buy new iPhones? Apple has apologized about this. They've said, we messed up. We're sorry we weren't transparent about it. By the way, we've dropped the price of battery replacements, so you can come into an Apple store. We'll swap out your battery for 29 bucks. It used to be $79 or more. So they're really owning this problem and really they did a rare apology about it. Now, is it the same as this ongoing conspiracy theory? Not necessarily, but it's a little more nuanced.
And you say this isn't an Apple problem. They all have battery problems. Nobody has solved this. So are Samsung and everyone else doing the same thing too?
Samsung and HTC and other top leading smartphone companies have come out and said, no, we're not going to, we don't slow down phones like Apple does. We don't follow this practice. They're still being investigated as well, not necessarily here in the US, but some European countries are investigating both Apple and Samsung on this issue to see if this is really happening.
And does the customer care? Do we feel betrayed?
Yeah, customers do care. Again, it really hit this nerve of like, I knew this is happening all along, and Apple's out to get every dollar from me that they can. And since this announcement, since the apology, Apple stores have been flooded with people trying to get new batteries. So the real question becomes, what Apple did here was, by not telling people what was really going on, how many people went out there and bought a $600 or $700 iPhone when they really only needed a $20 battery? That's what's really angering people. Now there's concern, is this going to slow down iPhone sales because people realize, hey, my iPhone can get better with this $29 battery?